Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Sunday, April 15th, the year 2018. Let's talk trading, the weekly opening gap. That's the way we start the week, trading week every week. So let's get ready. And one thing you should start every trading day with is just making sure you plan and you do use your money and risk management. Okay, looking at the yen, you can see here there wasn't much of a gap. It says filled. Most of them are filled. We've got a big gap here at the pound Canadian. It looks like it wants to go up. We had to open at 35. We're currently at 47. So fading the gap is profitable. New Zealand Canadian. Once again, open at 51, currently 63, fading that down gap. Looks like that's could be profitable. And let's see, we've got the Euro USD only down 8. Looks like that's a coin toss here. Opened at 28, currently at 27, 2 off. And let's see, we also have Canadian Japan gap. It gapped up, looking for it to go the other way. Gapped up 24 is now at 32. So look for something, look for a reversal. And we've got the Australian yen also gapping up, looking for a reversal. You can see here we had a low of 83.40, but last week's close was 83.398. So that just about filled. Let's see, what else do we have here? Looking at the daily chart, you can see where we are here. Oh, it's early in the day. Okay, we've got, looks like the New Zealand pairs have some action here. You can see close a huge gap down, coming back. We check this out. You can see that one filled already, but there's a nice play. You see it's in the wick zone here. Wants to get out of that wick zone. So that's one of the ways we trade that. So once again here you can see the dollar yen is in this wick zone, huge wick. If it breaks here, it could really take off. And looking at the buy zone on the hour, once again, there's your pivot point. You can see here the pivot fade hasn't proved successful yet. But it went right through the buy zone. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, the pivot did prove successful. There's the open, and there's the pivot. So that was a successful trade there. Let's just take a look around. Okay, you see you had the pivot fill there. Oh, we had some big, what was that one? New Zealand pairs. Euro New Zealand. What was the other one? Was it the pound New Zealand? New Zealand CAD right there. You can see here it opened and once again took out the pivot. Rat zone, there's no rat zones really to be had except maybe, let's see, we go back to the daily. We look at the range. Pound New Zealand. So if we pick the pound New Zealand, you can see we do have 53, 52.8 on the range. So we can look for a rat trade if you want to trade that pair. And looking here once again, dollar yen, pivot, fade, open to pivot. It was only worth about 8 pips if you took that trade there, but once again, Harry Hindsight makes money. Price action. You can see where we ended the week. See where we started the week. You can see a continuation of that price action. Let's look, was it the pound New Zealand right there? Big gap down. Just take it green at the line. Price action, pure price action. And here we go once again, yesterday's 5 lines. Here's today. As you can see, at the previous day's midpoint, go long, profitable. Harry Hindsight. But we do these things all the time. You can see here, pound New Zealand, green at the line, profitable. Harry Hindsight. Oh, I think Harry Hindsight's just too cool for school. And you can see here we're in the wick zone. Price hasn't left the wick zone yet. So we'll be looking for the dollar yen to leave the wick zone either here or here sometime later today. And the holo zone, well, not much. We've got the highest or the lowest open. We got the highest open. Well, we've only got 2 hours into the day, so it's not really much of a holo trade. And as you can see here, just cranked up the computer a little while ago, and there's just not that much action this time of day. But you know, looking over these charts and looking over these dashboards, you can see there's plenty of trade opportunities. You can trade one pair, and you have many different methods to take entries on. Or you can use one entry method and trade multiple pairs. I mean, you can mix and match. You have to do what works for you. Personally, I kind of like just stocking 1 or 2 pairs between dollar yen and the euro yen. Those are my favorites. But if I see an opportunity in dollar Canadian, I do like to take advantage of it. You can see here, once again, it closed that gap. That was kind of a giveaway, because we know when we look at this, usually at the end of the week, everything says fill. So you might as well go ahead and just take that trade and see what happens. Once again, of course, when you take that trade, you are going to use your money in risk management. You're not going to lose more than what you're willing to lose on a trade, and you're going to set your position size and your stop loss according to your risk to make sure you don't lose more than you're willing to lose. And that's it in a nutshell. I'm trying to think, I didn't really get many questions. Hopefully I will be making videos all week, but I'm telling you, the next 2 weeks are tight because I am running for various offices here in the county and in the union, and my days are really getting jammed, so I might not be able to make I'm going to try and make the videos every morning. But one thing, if you're watching this video, somewhere down here you can subscribe somewhere, and also you can subscribe, and also there's a little bell down here somewhere. I don't know where exactly it is, and if you click on the bell, then you'll get notifications every time I post, because I'm not I think I used to post on like a half a dozen or so forums, but I'm just posting where I normally post my code, and I'm posting out on the Facebook page. So if you don't find the videos there, you can always get the YouTube alerts. So that's about it on a Sunday. Like I said, see, there's just not much action happening here at the moment. So, fellow traders, as you trade this week, just remember, it is not what you trade, it's how you trade it. And let's have a good week of draining the banks.